to communicate to you how I grew up serving the Lord, and how it has benefited me in my latter days, in my today, because I established a very serious, very intimate walk with God from early on. It was, so I don't want to preach it, we're going to sing. But when they play like that, I hear the preacher coming on. And it's not about going to church. Because if it was just based on just going to a place we call church, then almost everyone would be saved. And none would be lost. It's not about a day, a Sunday or a Saturday. It's not about a particular religion. It's not about those who speak in tongues. This is real and tangible. It's handleable, it's touchable. And it is something that must be developed early. You don't need to wait for a particular age for you to start to get serious with God. Can I share a secret with you? I want to be respectful. Let us on their gifts, on their callings. And I believe that God is looking for a new generation. I strongly believe that, preacher. I strongly believe that. I've been preaching from I'm 15 years old. Now I'm 50. Do the maths. A few countries in the world studied intensely and still does. Knowledgeable beyond your imagination. And I've seen failures and failings and failures and failings. Even in what seems to be success, there is great failures and failings in those that are ahead of you. But those of you that can catch what I'm saying, catch it, because what is happening here is that God is calling and says, okay, if this generation failed me, then I'm calling on the next generation to stand up and to defend another generation whose God will not be their bellies, who will not become their own gods, who will not love themselves more than how they love me. God is saying, I have raised up a generation, but they have fallen into apostasy. They have become lovers of themselves more than lovers of God. They love fame and wealth and recognition, and they seek no longer to please me and to honor me. But I'm looking for a man, I'm looking for a boy, I'm looking for a girl. Why did you lead me to Scarborough? And you didn't even lead me to the adult church, you lead me to youths. God says, because they are the ones I'm calling to save the next generation. Because those who have called them before, they have faltered, by the way. They have failed. Oh, somebody close their eyes. I don't even know what's happening here because it just changed. Everything just changed. I'm looking for a different generation. I'm looking for somebody somebody else. Somebody else. Somebody who will not change stone into bread. Jesus says, I will not turn stone into bread. Stone represent hardships, difficulties, challenges. And he could just pin his finger and create some kind of sensational so-called miracle and gain fame and recognition. But he says, I'm going to stick with this stone, because man shall not live by filling his belly alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. Young people, this is missing in the world today.
Amen.
How much we've let down God. How much we have let down God. How much we've let down God. We serve him only for what we can get from him. We don't have true, genuine love for God. We're looking for protection. We're looking for provision. We're looking for so-called success and so-called prosperity. Amen. We're looking for all the things. We're looking for nice cars and nice families and house. And by the time you sum up everything we're looking for, it equals me. All about me. If we all be honest this morning, while we come here lifting up sanctified hands and singing holy songs, if we are honest to ourselves and just focus inwardly a little bit, we will see how much of our lives evolved around us. Compare that to how much evolves around God. Or sometimes a man can't sorry for God, but sometimes I feel sorry for God, if you understand what I mean. I don't know how to communicate that. Why do I say I feel sorry for God? Because he creates so many human beings, of which you and I are a part of that, and he's looking for glory, and he's looking for man to just worship him. Instead, man takes his own glory, and man focuses attention on himself. And then the question is, you young people that are listening to me, what will you do for God? Is that how you will become also? That you're just going to grow up and it's just going to be about you, how successful you can become, and what great family you can have, and what great home you can live in, and what nice car you can drive, and how you can let your family is proud of you, that you passed the worst, you achieved something, and everything is just going to be about you. The question is, youth, young people, young ladies, young men, where does God fit in that? You know, that's the question I ask myself. Sometimes I could literally cry, like I said.